There's bad news for just about everybody in Washington. In the latest CBS News New York Times poll, 70% of Americans are dissatisfied or angry about the way things are going in Washington. President Obama's job approval rating is at 46%, matching his all-time low, and his disapproval rating is up to 45%. Congress, however, did even worse. It is 75% disapproval rating. It matches its all-time high. Let's go to CBS News Chief Washington correspondent and host of Face the Nation, Bob Schieffer. Bob, good morning.
Good morning. Well, they're going to be down there with the news media here if they keep going in that direction, Harry.
You're the only one with better numbers, pal. I'll tell you what. Here's one of
Probably not much better.
Here's one of the interesting inside numbers. 8 in 10 say Congress is more interested in serving the needs of special interest groups rather than the people they represent. And almost everybody wants everybody in Congress gone.
Well, I think that just reflects reality. You know, you can't get elected to Congress anymore, Harry, unless you can raise enormous sums of money. In order to raise that money, you've got to sign off with so many special interest groups before you get to Washington that it's very difficult to compromise once you do get here. So I think that reflects reality. People are beginning to understand that that's what's going on here, and they don't like it at all. You know, voters will put up with a certain amount of anything, even a certain level of corruption, if you will, if things are going well, if they're putting money in the bank, if they've got savings, if their kids are going to good schools, and so on and so forth. But when things are going bad, when you have all of these people out of work like they are, that's when they start to get frustrated.
And even if they're not out of work, they're afraid they will be out of work. I want to go to another number. On bipartisanship, this may be the one sort of glimmer of hope in all of this. The president has a 62% approval rating in terms of his effort to do work bipartisan in a bipartisan manner, while the poll says only 29% believe the Republicans are.
Well, I think clearly in the back and forth that's going on right now, the president is winning that part of the battle. But even having said that, when he has the kind of disapproval ratings that he has, he really has nothing to really be very happy about when he goes to bed at night. But he does seem to be doing a little better than the Republicans are at this point.
Overall, is there a way the people in Washington, do they hear this? Do they know this? Are they... When they get up in the morning, are they aware of the widespread dissatisfaction across the country?
I think they are aware of it, Harry, but again, you go back to this thing that they have had to sign off with so many special interests before they get here. It's very difficult for them to compromise once they get here without selling out the people that they got the money for to get here. So they're hearing general public dissatisfaction, but they're still trying to hew the line and do what the people who contributed to their campaign sent them to Washington to do. It's a sad observation, but unfortunately, I think it's true.
You have to get copies of Jimmy Stewart and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, send them all out. Have him watch it. Bob Schieffer, we'll be watching you on Face the Nation this Sunday morning on CBS. Thank you so much for getting up early for us and helping us out this morning. Do appreciate it, sir.
Thank you, Harry. We're going to talk, Harry, by the way, we're going to talk to the Vice President, Joe Biden, Sunday.
We'll look forward to that.